Good morning, Modern Steaders. It wasn't supposed to get below freezing last night, but the thermometer says 32. But I'm feeling lucky because I'm not seeing any ice on the water down there. So I'm hoping the automatic pig watering system didn't freeze last night. Good morning, girls. Still got dinner left. You coming out? Come on. Oh, you got an itch? Good morning. Morning. Yes, good morning. Hey, you don't need to take a nibble out of me. Let's see. Nope. Not frozen. I like it. You guys got feed in your feeder. You wanted me to say good morning? Good morning. Let's go over here. Come on. There you go, right here. There you go. It's right there. Good morning, girls. Look at you hopping around. Oops, Willow. Oh, Nora. You love Mom's feeder, don't you? You must have springs in your feet. You don't care for the new grain we got you, huh? You like this older, not old grain, but she likes the grain she's been eating. We tried a new kind and she doesn't seem to care for it. What are you doing, huh, Nora? What are you doing? It's supposed to be nicer out today than it was yesterday, so we'll get you outside for a little bit longer today. We got him out yesterday, but not for a long time, because it was so windy out, huh? Yeah. I know, Willow, you want to go out, you keep escaping. But listen, we gotta wait for nice weather. Your baby can't go out in this miserable weather. Yeah, we're gonna take care of Nora. Nora the Explorer. I know, I know. I know, Willow, you'll be able to go out soon. You gonna get on Mom's back there, Nora? She wants to. She's thinking, how can I do it? How can I? Oh, so close, so close. I'll be back with fresh water in a bit. Watch out, girls. You ready? You gonna do your hopping? We just missed it. There you go, Hope. Oh, everybody's full of spunk. There you go. You gotta watch out. If you would stay over there eating, I could finish putting out your grain for you. You gotta eat where I put it out already, girls. You're crazy. Can't get over how big Buttercup is getting. She's gotta have more than one baby in there herself. Good morning, ladies. Glad to see everybody's in their pasture. Oh, maybe in the next few days this will dry up and we can move New York City over here and get these chickens on that compost pile. Well, good morning, Figaro. You finding any mice? Huh? Let's look and see how everything's growing in the low tunnel. Looks like it was covered in frost in the... Yeah, it's got frost that is just starting to melt off from that sun coming out. Curious to see if we got anything growing yet. Whoa. This is the earliest I've ever grown anything outside in a garden. We still got snowbanks back there. Well, let me bring you in and show you. We have kale in this row. We have another kind of kale, blue kale, in this row. Look at that. Then we have some Paris lettuce, 2 rows of that. Salad blend, 2 rows, and they're both sprouted. The tennis ball lettuce, which is right here. Tom thumb lettuce right here. Spinach. The spinach is just barely starting to sprout. You can see a little bit there. More spinach just starting in there. Definitely the earliest I've ever had anything growing outside here. Man, I'm excited. We're gonna be eating fresh greens before you know it. I get this closed up, let it get warmed back up. That soil's not bad. I'd say it's probably about 55, 60 degrees. Nice. And we still got snowbanks behind us. Here comes Figaro. We've gotten this bed ready for our broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and celery. That stuff's growing in the basement, so once that's a little bit bigger, we'll bring it outside here. But I'll have to bring you over here. I think we have some spinach growing right now. That must be left over from last year. What do you think you're doing, mister? That's not for you. Nope, go ahead. We gotta get you down, mister. We don't want you putting holes on that. I'm pretty sure that right there is spinach from last year. Well, we'll have some spinach even earlier than from that grow bed. All this rain we keep getting is messing up our time frame for getting the greenhouse built. Since we have the time and they're not coming today with the excavator to start the dirt work yet, we're gonna put the mower deck on the mower and we'll get a lot of this high brushy stuff mowed down and get that out of our way and get it cleaned up a little better over here. I don't think they're blackberries, but they are thorns, so we gotta get this taken care of. We'll just get it mulched up. Ready, go down. All right. Have the rest of our parts and pieces right here. Now we can get mowing. I know, the comments are all gonna say, "Al, it's not a brush mower." I know it's not a brush mower, but it's what we have, so it's what we need to use to get the job done. I don't have a brush mower, I don't have a bigger tractor. This is what we got, so it'll do the job. She always has. It's looking really nice over here. I'm liking what I'm seeing for soil so far. It's nice, soft, and fluffy. There's roots from the apple trees. The only big rock I'm seeing in the area is this, but that can be deceiving for us. Keeping my fingers crossed there's not too many more big rocks once we start getting this area prepped. I did what I can do with the Kubota right here.
I'm going to be making some bread today. I usually make a artesian no-knead bread. We'll list that recipe in the description below. Today I'm going to be making 2 loaves of white sandwich bread. The artesian bread doesn't cut well for sandwiches. That's more like to have with your stew or make a bread bowl, but this is going to be for sandwiches. It's going to be 3/4 warmed water and 4.5 teaspoons of yeast. Just mix that up and let that sit for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. I have 2 1/3 cup of warm water. Whoa, tablespoon of salt. I'm just going to add it in there. And 5 cups of flour. My dough and put it in there and then cover it with plastic wrap and let it rise. Then we can get it ready for our bread pans and bake it up. It's heavy. All right, so I'm just gonna let that sit here. We'll check it in an hour or so and see if it looks good.
We do have 1, 2, 3 compost piles right here that I need to turn. And then we got a big one up here, which has been wood chips that we've been sitting on for 4 years now. This can get turned, and that's from our pasture-raised pigs 2 or 3 years ago, so that one can get turned. All right, let's go make some compost for our new greenhouse. Looking nicer than that pile, which meaning further along. It's still not completely composted, but it's starting to break up nicely. You can still see what it's made of, like this. You can still see goat manure, and you can still see some coffee grind, so it's not broken down enough yet. But I think by getting in here and turning it a little bit, it'll really help it. this pile's broken down. You can't tell what was in there that got composted. So, stack this one back up, and then when we're ready, this one can go in the new garden. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Look at that. That looks just like delicious soil. Yep, I like it. In this compost pile right here, it's frozen solid. No wonder why the compost piles haven't broken down more. That's ice. This right here is frozen still, and that's from that compost pile. But look at this deliciousness. That's so ready to go. Just can't get over how much ice is still right here. Look at that. Of what we're dealing with right here. Mother Nature, and not the right time of the season to be doing this stuff for us. This is all ice. But hopefully by turning that compost pile, we'll get more sunlight in there, and that'll stop melting. Look at that. Ice, ice, baby. I can't remember if this is from our goats, this pile right here, if this is more pig compost. And then these two piles are from our goats. Those were done last fall, so they should be ready shortly. Instead of making a whole new compost pile with that chicken manure from the greenhouse, what I did is I put it on our two existing compost piles that weren't 100% finished yet. That chicken manure will get in there and it'll re-inoculate and heat everything up, so they should turn into delicious compost even faster. So that's the goal there. Man, I'm getting excited for this greenhouse and for this growing season. We already got food growing in our low tunnels, and it's gonna be a good year.
So I lost track of time, and this has been sitting a little bit longer than an hour, so it's a little bit over my bowl, so don't mind that. So I'm going just to flour my countertop. Go do jumps. Do it again. Go. There you go. Go. You think you're in a race or what? Come here. Oh, you see Hobie? Hi, Nora. Here we go. I come with you. Whoa, watch out. Ready, Nora? Go. Come on. Come here. Goodness. Oh, they're gonna make some brick bread. Chose to do white sandwich bread because that's what Olivia wanted. So I'm just going to coat this with butter and pop it in the oven. Minutes and check them. That one looks perfect.
That wind is still chilly.
Yeah.
Whew.
There's two.
Oh man.
It's really, really windy right now.
It is really windy. What do you ladies think you're doing, huh? You're coming, honey? There you go. How many eggs you think today?
14.
14. Yesterday we got 15. I'll say 13.
Yesterday was a 14. We got 15.
We got 2 chickens. What are you doing? You ladies usually on in here this time of day. 2, 4. You going broody? Huh? 6, 8, 10, 11. You holding out on us or what? Huh?
11 plus 2.
You coming out too?
Plus 2 chickens.
Plus 2 chickens. I gave your chickens water this morning.
Okay.
And we won't need pig grain because we got a compost bucket for them. Food scraps, I should say. Guys are getting so big. You'll be able to go outside probably once the new chicks hatch. See the turkeys, I see 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. The turkeys are still smaller than the biggest chicks. Watch out. Pluto, Pluto. You can't eat the chicks. You guys still got grain? Good. One of you must be laying an egg. Oh, and there's an egg right there. Let's see if the other lady is laying an egg for us. Nope, nothing. Okay, just 1 egg from today.
Just 1?
Just 1. And she didn't lay it in the nesting box.
What the heck?
Right, here, we'll put this. Oh, it's broken. I'll have to give it to the chickens. They must keep stepping on them.
Yeah.
You gonna go see Nora?
Yeah.
Alright, have fun. I'll be in a minute.
Okay.
Go feed the pigs first. Be right there, boys. I think you ladies are gonna make this into a nice garden spot for us this year. Be able to grow stuff down here, maybe pumpkins? Yeah, it might be a good pumpkin and squash patch. Here, watch out. There you go. Got some cabbage from when we made sauerkraut, the butts of our bread, and some eggshells. Turn that into some delicious bacon for us. Thank you. Talk about getting right into your food. You girls are all into it, huh? It's like a wrestling ring over there. Aw, she's liking the cuddles.
Yeah.
What do you think, Willow? It's so much warmer in here, Willow. Trust me, you don't want to go out.
Yeah, it is a lot warmer in here.
It's so nice in here. I know, when the weather's nice, you'll be able to go out all the time with your baby.
I woke her up from the nap.
Which one?
Both of them.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Lana was burrowed in the hay right underneath the feeder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww. She's loving the cuddles.
Yeah, she does.
The boys want their hay. I hear them. Is this a wrestling match or what? You've been eating your hay, you've been wasting it. That's what I want to know. There you go. What's this? Zeke and little man, they gotta stay on separate sides or they'll be wrestling at the feeder? I think so. You girls hiding inside too? It's so windy out, I don't blame you. They haven't been eating much hay in their feeder, they're eating all the fresh grass. I can't blame them for that either. I hear you, Hope. What are you doing? Oh, you gotta stay out in this area. You having fun? Sunning yourself? Yeah, your block's nice and warm. Buttercup. Blossom. Oh, Maggie, don't worry. I won't forget about you. Little P. Afternoon. I gotta get out here cleaned up. This will make some good compost too. We got bedding and hay from all this winter. Get that cleaned up.
Smells so good. So you can have a sandwich. Where do you want me to cut? So you can try out a piece. Alright, my bread knife is not the best. We'll see how it cuts. So I'm going to cut the butt off. I'll eat that. You don't want to put anything on it?
It seems like bread.
Well, it is bread.
No, I know, but like store-bought bread.
You like it? Give it a thumbs up.
It's been one of the harder things to find in our grocery store lately is organic bread, so I'm glad this recipe turned out well. Not sure if you guys have been finding the same where you live or not, but I know that's one of the things we've definitely been lacking. Well, if you guys want to watch another fun video, I'll put a link to one right here. And thanks for coming along on our homestead journey. I hope you guys are all staying safe, healthy, and well. And we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.